Fitting a line to data, we're going to sketch a type of correlation. We have three correlations. We have a positive, a negative, and no correlation. So positive or correlation or trend line would have the dependent variable increasing as the independent variable increases. And a negative correlation would have the dependent variable decreasing as the independent variable increases. And no correlation would just not be going in a negative or positive, kind of in a random form. So we call this scatter plots, trend lines, correlation. The Hernandez family spent 6 hours traveling by car. The two graphs show the gallons of gas that remain in the gas tank and the miles driven for each of the 6 hours. Well, which is which? So here, as the hours increase, something is decreasing. So would that be the amount of gas in the car or the miles driven? Well, the gas in the car would decrease the more you drove. And here we have a scatter plot where the hours are driven, but something is increasing, and that would be your miles. So we could, given the data, we could input data into our graphing calculator and write a line of best fit. So we're going to do that today with the length of a tadpole. So here are the steps. Step 1, you enter your data into the stat edit mode of your graphing calculator. Step 2, you hit stat calc. You select number 4, which is a linear regression. Step 3, you arrow down to calculate. Step 4, you write the equation in slope-intercept form. And step 5, you use the equation to make a prediction. Calculate the line of best fit. So here we have age of the tadpole and the length of their tail. All right. So we're going to use the age as our independent variable and the length of the tail as our dependent variable. So we're going to call that X and Y, or list 1 and list 2. So we need to get out our graphing calculator, and this is statistics. All right. So we're going to hit the statistics key or the stat key. And we have 3 choices. We can be in the edit mode, the calculating mode, or a test mode. We need edit, and we're going to just leave it on edit. And we're going to go ahead and enter our data into list 1 and list 2. And then we're going to check to make sure it's correct. All right, step 2, we're going to calculate a linear regression or a line of best fit. So we're going to hit stat. And again, we have our choice of edit, calculate, or test. We want to calculate. So we're going to arrow to the right, 1, highlight, calculate. And then these are the different types of tests we can run. We want to do a linear regression, number 4. So you could hit number 4, or you could arrow down. And now we're going to do a linear regression given in AX plus BY form, or slope-intercept form, MX plus B. We're going to use list 1 for our independent variable, list 2 for our dependent variable, and so we just need to arrow down and hit the word calculate and hit enter. And here is our linear equation. Y equals AX plus B. A is negative 1.48. We're going to always round to 2 spots. B is 18.13. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and write that equation. Negative 1.48x plus 1813. So here's our equation that we'll use to make predictions. What is the approximate length of a tadpole, which is 11 days old? So what's the length of the tail when the age is 11? When X is 11, what is Y? And the answer there is 1.85 millimeters.